The Confessions of Saint Augustine, Book 12, Chapter 15, following. For although we find no time before it, for wisdom was created before all things, not that wisdom which is altogether equal and co-eternal unto you, our God, his Father, and by whom all things were created, and in whom, as the beginning, you created heaven and earth, but that wisdom which is created, that is, the intellectual nature, which, by contemplating the light, is light. For this thou created is also called wisdom. But what difference there is betwixt the light which enlightens and which is enlightened, so much is there betwixt the wisdom that created and that created, as betwixt the righteousness which justifies and the righteousness which is made by justification. For we also are called your righteousness, for so says a certain servant of yours, that we might be made the righteousness of God in him. Therefore, since a certain created wisdom was created before all things, the rational and intellectual mind of that chaste city of yours, our Mother which is above, and is free and eternal in the heavens, in what heavens, if not in those that praise you, the heaven of heavens? Because this is also the heaven of heavens for the Lord, thou we find no time before it, because that which has been created before all things preceded also the creature of time. Yet is the eternity of the Creator himself before it, from whom, being created, it took the beginning, not indeed of time, for time itself was not yet, but of its creation. Hence it is so of you, our God, as to be altogether other than you, and not the self same. Because thou we find time neither before it, nor even in it, it being meet ever to behold your face, nor is ever drawn away from it. Wherefore it is not varied by any change, yet is there in it a liability to change, whence it would wax dark and chill, but that by a strong affection cleaving unto you, like perpetual noon, it shines and glows from you. O house most lightsome and delightsome, I have loved your beauty, and the place of the habitation of the glory of my Lord, your builder and possessor. Let my wayfaring sigh after you, and I say to him that made you, let him take possession of me also in you, seeing he has made me likewise. I have gone astray like a lost sheep, yet upon the shoulders of my shepherd, your builder, hope I to be brought back to you. What say you to me, O you gainsayers, that I was speaking unto, who yet believe Moses to have been the holy servant of God, and his books the oracles of the Holy Ghost? Is not this house of God not coeternal indeed with God, yet after its measure eternal in the heavens, when you seek for changes of times in vain, because you will not find them? For that, to which it is ever good to cleave fast to God, surpasses all extension and all revolving periods of time. It is, say they, what then of all that which my heart loudly uttered unto my God, when inwardly it heard the voice of his praise, what part thereof do you affirm to be false? Is it that the matter was without form, in which because there was no form, there was no order? But where no order was, there could be no vicissitude of times. and yet this almost nothing, inasmuch as it was not altogether nothing, was from him certainly, from whom is whatsoever is, in what degree soever it is. This also, say they, do we not deny.